this whole peptide thing that's happening right now. And it's been happening for about 2 years. So GLP, so again, all natural, it raises your body's own GLP hormone and GIP hormone. This company, they actually came to us, to our company, to ask us if we would promote, if we would join them and partner with them in this. You can live on my Thrive products. This is the time. If you have ever thought that you wanted to do something else to just have a little bit more income or a lot more income, if you've ever been with us, you need to come back with us because this is going to blow the roof off everything. You have a son and you have a daughter and they need more. They need a car. Come on, Perry. If you guys look at my skin right now, yes, it's glowing, as Talita said earlier, but here's the other thing. Like these under eye bags, literally disappearing before my eyes. It is repairing your skin from the inside out.
All right, so apparently MLMs have fully entered their GLP-1 era, and I absolutely hate it, and I'm sure you guys too. On today's video, we're going to be reacting to a Le-Vel rep who somehow managed to combine peptides, telehealth, Thrive patches, stem cells, inflammation buzzwords, recruitment manipulation, fake authority, and women supporting women all in one video. It's honestly kind of impressive. It's not a compliment. Whatever your name is, relax. Now, before we jump in, a quick disclaimer. My name is Erin Bies. If you're new here, welcome. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer and a fitness nutrition specialist, but I'm not a doctor, a dietitian, or an endocrinologist. So this video is for education, it's for commentary, and also hopefully consumer awareness. I also want to mention that if you are somebody using a GLP-1 medication prescribed by your doctor, this video is not making fun of you, and I never would. We stand science here. I'm talking about MLM reps using the popularity of GLP-1 medications to market supplements and recruit people into their MLM downline, because I hate that. And I'm sure you guys do too. So that is the basis of today's video. I'm not going to be reacting to the entire video because honestly, there's a lot of fluff and there's a lot of time wasted. And I just want to get to the most important parts where I can debunk and hopefully provide some actual education for people within my scope of practice. Okay, let's watch the first clip.
This whole peptide thing that's happening right now. And it's been happening for about 2 years. And you know what? I have a lot of friends who went over and started promoting peptides, and I think it's amazing for them. I'm super proud of them. They're doing great. They're helping so many people, right? And here was my problem with that is, y'all, I don't like needles. Like, do not like needles, period. Guys, drop in the comments if you're like me. Like, are you okay with needles? Do you not like needles? But I'm going to tell you a story about these needles. So, I actually, when I got out of high school, okay, well, back it up. So when I was in high school, I actually worked as a nurse's assistant in a nursing home. So I took care of elderly people, helping them get ready for the day, doing the whole thing, right? Well, I thought, I'm so good at this. Like, I love loving on people. And so I decided I was going to go to college for nursing. And Melissa, my friend Melissa, if you are watching, she was my roommate in college, and I'm still friends with her on Facebook. But if you're watching, I am so proud of you. Like, that girl went through it. She's an RN. She's amazing. Love her. But yeah, it just, I realized that it was not for me. And when did I realize that? When I was going to have to give shots. Okay? Like, I'm out. I'm out. One of the things that everybody in the world needs to know about me is Ange cannot hurt anyone. Okay? I do not like knowing that I'm hurting someone.
Now, I'm no nurse, nor do I claim to be, but if you think the only, I'm going to call it a treatment, feel free to correct me in the comments, nurses, or anybody in the medical field, that this is within your scope. If you think that shots are the only treatment, if you will, that nurses give that are not comfortable, and that's why you chose to not become a nurse, I feel like, how do I want to explain how I'm feeling listening to this? I feel like she's just trying to take this story and adapt it for what she's trying to do, which is getting ready to pitch people on GLP-1 telehealth through Le-Vel. I'm just gonna spoiler alert. I feel like she's just trying to make that story relevant to what she's trying to do here. And that's weird, right?
Hell, my husband, when he had his shoulder replacement, got sent home with a drip in his shoulder, and I had to literally take it out. I thought I was going to pass out. Okay, this is how much I literally just get so crazy about shots. Okay? I can't explain it. I don't know why.
Okay, now a drip, I think she means drainage. That's what I'm surmising from this. A drip, a drainage after a drainage tube or container, I don't know what to call it, is gonna be a lot different than giving somebody a shot.
It is what it is. So, everybody's interested, right? Like, you want to lose weight, you want to have a little bit of help, that kind of stuff, great. You want less aches and discomforts, great. I've always chosen the natural path.
Right. Okay, so we're 3 minutes and some change into her video, and we're already doing some weird version of MLM cosplay or an appeal to authority in a way. Even though she didn't become a nurse, she's mentioning that for a reason, and I feel like we do see this often in a lot of MLM videos like we're seeing here. But notice what she's doing here. She worked in a nursing home. She almost became a nurse. She cares about people. She loves loving on people, which, by the way, I cannot stand that phrase. When you're in an MLM, you are not loving on people. You are harming people financially, emotionally, in some cases, through relationships. I could go on, and I'm sure you guys could too in the comments as well. But you are not loving on people. And psychologically, what this does is create emotional credibility to her audience, or an attempt to do that, before she starts talking about, hormones and peptides, inflammation, and of course, Thrive's products, right? Or Le-Vel's products. But here's the thing, being kind does not make someone qualified to explain endocrinology, because that's not how any of this works. And unfortunately, we see this kind of, I'm going to call it a grift, all the time online. People think, well, wow, she's nice, she's relatable, I can understand where she's coming from. She worked around healthcare, she almost became a nurse. Come on. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because what are we doing here?
This little vitamin sticker that you put on, and it gives you the vitamins that you need all day so that you're not tired, you have more energy, you have less aches and discomforts. It helps control your appetite. It helps you sleep at night. Believe it or not, it actually helps you sleep at night.
It will never not be funny when I hear somebody in an MLM say that their product gives them energy and also helps them sleep, because those are two different systems in your body. Oh, it helps you sleep and it gives you energy? Right.
Because you're going all day. So when it's bedtime, okay? So I've always done the natural route. Then what happened?
I've always done the natural route, but you're shilling an MLM.
It's called a GLP. Okay, hold on, because I don't have that out here yet, but let's look at this. So a GLP. So again, all natural. It raises your body's own GLP hormone and GIP hormone. And if you don't know what that is, your body, you've always had GLP and GIP in your body, and your body's always produced it. But as we age, just like with everything else, as we age, our bodies decrease the production of GLP and GIP, which is why some of us have fupas. Okay, I got one right here. Okay, I'm not ashamed of it. Okay, but some of us want to get rid of that, right? And it gets harder as we get older.
I'm just going to say this one time for the people in the back. if you are trying to change what your body looks like as far as body fat percentage, a pill, a patch, a product from an MLM company, a supplement, that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. You have to, one, go to your doctor and make sure your health is in check and that everything is good, hormone levels, all of that stuff. Go see the professionals. But two, you're going to have to be in some sort of a calorie deficit. You're going to have to, I would strongly suggest strength training for sure, but you're going to have to be in a calorie deficit. That's how that works over a period of time. Okay, I'm just going to say that. And now let's keep going.
We came out with this GLP system, and what that one is it's 2 capsules first thing in the morning. It's a shake. These come in different flavors as well, and then it's a different DFT. It's a different vitamin pack.
Okay, hold on a second. So what you mean to tell me is that you guys came out with a system that includes the same products that you just covered. A vitamin patch, a shake, and 2 capsules that you take every single day. So this to me sounds like they just slapped, new marketing on the products that they already had. And they're like, oh wait, now this is for GLP people, GLP-1 medication users, or if somebody doesn't want to take the prescribed medication from their doctor, this is an alternative. I feel like that's what we're getting into here, and I absolutely hate it so very much.
Okay, and it literally naturally raises your GLP and GIP hormone.
Really interesting. Let's see the scientific evidence. Let's see the clinical studies on that. Let's see the scientific evidence that these products increase your GLP-1 levels in your body. I would love to see that. They never have it. They never have it because this is marketing. Don't waste your money on this stuff.
And this has been wonderful. Okay, it's been great. What we have seen with people and their befores and afters is...
Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. I almost said something different. You know that clip? Here we go. Here that we go. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways. Okay, so this is one of the newest MLM trends that we are seeing. And unfortunately, we're going to see more of this as we move through 2026 and probably 2027. GLP-1 medications became mainstream, and now every wellness company on earth suddenly has natural GLP support, GLP activation, GLP optimization, GLP boosting, and they intentionally market it in a way that sounds like it's something that is close or even similar, or a dupe, if you will, for a prescription GLP-1 medication without technically saying that it's the same thing, because it's not the same thing. It's not. You'll hear some of these reps say things like, oh, it works like the shot. It works like Ozempic. It's them planting the seed that it could be similar without saying it. It's disgusting. Can nutrition impact hunger hormones and satiety signaling? Absolutely it can. Protein helps, fiber helps, consistent meals help, sleep matters, resistance training matters, and stress management absolutely makes an impact in that department as well. There are actual lifestyle factors that influence appetite regulation, but a supplement, a shake, and a sticker are not equivalent to clinically studied GLP-1 medications. And I need people to understand something. Hopefully this will resonate with who it needs to resonate with after watching this video. Just because your body naturally produces GLP-1 does not mean every supplement claiming to support it suddenly becomes scientifically impressive, because that's not how evidence works. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Also, it helps sleep, appetite, energy, inflammation, aches, discomfort, everything. Yeah, that should be a massive red flag for people, because when products are being marketed like they help every issue imaginable, that's usually marketing talking and not strong evidence. Oh my God, these people. All right, let's go to the next clip.
It's just remarkable. But here's what happens, okay? This is nutrition, okay? And if somebody is doing, a shot, it works a little bit faster than natural, right? It just makes sense because it's absorbing quicker. You're getting more of it in your body and it's going in and it's helping.
What do you, did y'all catch that? Imagine coming online and saying, sure, evidence-based studied medications work better, but, and then immediately pivoting into your MLM products or your supplements. Because what I feel like is happening is that the audience hears, oh wow, she's being so honest here. But she is heavily comparing or implying that a supplement, a sticker, and probably a protein shake and a couple of capsules that probably have a significant amount of caffeine are comparable to a GLP-1 medication. This is the game that they play online. This is what they do. And honestly, right now, this entire industry is trying to ride this GLP-1 wave without crossing compliance lines too aggressively. It is so disgusting. It is so predictable from not just supplement companies, but also MLM companies. And you'll notice everything stays really vague. So it could be support or help, optimize, wellness, inflammation. These are the kind of buzzwords that we see, and they're not specific about any of it. All right, let's go to the next clip. Now you guys see why I didn't want to cover the whole video. It's too much.
So our company has decided that we want to offer a total wellness package. So basically, what is that? So we have gone and partnered with a telehealth company that's already established. The company is already doing like 800,000 a month as far as helping that many people per month. And we wanted to do it right. So we wanted everything to be compliant. We wanted everything to just be like next level, notch up, like just amazing.
Okay, first of all, who's we? Because she's making it sound like she had something to do in these decisions, and the distributors in these companies never have a say in what's going on. That's the company that makes the decision. So that's interesting. Also, can we talk about something in the comments? Because I genuinely want to know what you guys think about this. Why would a telehealth company that's making $800,000 in a month, or per month, if you will, partner with an MLM company? My opinion on that is that they know that these distributors are probably going to sign up. In addition to them being the best customers, they're also going to market for free. They're going to advertise and talk about it just like we're seeing in this live. And they're not making any money unless they, sign somebody up or sell them the products. What's next? You're going to tell us that people should be on a GLP-1 medication at the same time you need Le-Vel's products? Because no, you don't. I'm sure that's coming. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, because why would these telehealth companies be looking? Because I think she says at some point in this video that they came to Le-Vel and was like, hey, let's partner together. Why do you guys think that would be? Let me know in the comments.
We just don't put our names on anything. I know I won't put my name on just anything.
Yet you're marketing an MLM product.
And the CEO is the exact same way. So this won't just be those. I want you to think about not just the GLPs, but I also want you to think about inflammation. I want you to think about beauty. I want you to think about aches and discomforts. Like my husband's super, super excited about this, only because he's had a total shoulder replacement, has arthritis in his shoulder.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a while since I have covered this company, but isn't one of the main things that they talk about as far as benefits of taking their products, they don't say pain management, discomfort management? Because doesn't it have like white willow bark or something like that, which is I believe that's a natural anti-inflammatory or something. In addition to, isn't one of their selling points a decrease in inflammation? Why is it these MLM companies, all of them are targeting this inflammation when none of them could define how that is being determined through lab tests or, seeing their doctor or any of that stuff? They're like, oh no, I was bloated, so that's inflammation. There's other ways to have inflammation in your body. Anyways, let me stop, because some of you are way more educated in that department, so feel free to comment below.
And he's looking for some relief. He also has 2 bulging discs in his back.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. If these products were helping with inflammation and pain management as they imply, why would they also need this next thing? That's what I was trying to say.
He's looking for some relief, right? So this has been a conversation that's been happening for the past 2 years, and we've actually looked into it for him, right? But our company is going to release this coming up in the summer, okay? Hopefully, fingers crossed, no promises, fingers crossed by July 1st. But there's a lot that needs to happen before this can actually take place, okay? So it's really exciting. Is your girl over here going to try it? Of course I am, because now I just need to try, right?
And also, what are we trying? Are we trying a GLP-1 medication? And I'm saying that because this is giving, oh, I want to lose these last 10 pounds. Let me microdose on a GLP-1 medication. I will throw stuff if I hear that one more time. That microdosing GLP-1 medications is not an evidence-based thing. That is a marketing thing. I cannot. What are we trying? These new products with different flavors that are the same products but different flavors or colors, or what are we trying? This is bizarre.
I've been doing so much research on these, and I just feel like it just gives us the opportunity to just help that many more people, especially people who maybe are stuck, maybe who are doing everything in their power to lose the weight, maybe doing everything in their power to get rid of the inflammation and to not have those aches and discomforts, right? And sometimes we just need a little bit more. And that's okay. So we're going to give it a shot. And here's what's really super exciting is that this company at this particular moment has done all of this work without promoters. And they actually came to us, to our company, to ask us if we would join them and partner with them in this.
See my notes from earlier. Why do you guys think this could possibly be? I still think it's free advertising essentially, and also because the distributors are probably going to be the ones that sign up first, because products are the product, you know?
Because they already know the Le-Vel name, and they already know that our nutrition is good, and they already know that we're a multi-billion-dollar company already, okay, in 12 years, like $3.5 billion in sales, I think, in the past 12 years, which is mind-blowing.
I mean, is that number mind-blowing for a company over 12 years?
But here's how this will all work together, okay? So you can live on my 5 products. I could live on this, okay? I could just have this so many times a day. I could live. Why? Because it's premium nutrition. I'm still getting nutrition into my body. What happens is you can't live strictly on peptides, okay? So you need to have some nutrition in there as well. So these are going to go hand in hand and help you in multiple different ways.
And there it is. There's the pitch to people that are taking a GLP-1 medication. Oh, you also need nutrition, which yes, you do. Nutrition from food, not from an MLM supplement. Supplements are meant to be supplements, not the main thing. What do you mean you could live off of your products? This is one of the main reasons that I wanted to cover this video in particular, because when we see these types of health and wellness MLMs trying to merge supplements and telehealth, GLP-1 hype and recruitment, that combination makes me want to riot. Yeah, especially when the pitch jumps to arthritis, bulging discs, aches, inflammation, beauty, weight loss, energy, all of that stuff. That's a lot. I mean, the only thing that I feel, well, the inflammation, I was gonna say the only thing that I feel like she may not have mentioned is anybody that is dealing with chronic illness and chronic pain, but I think she's kind of covered that without saying it that way. Oh my God. And again, none of these things are small medical topics. Inflammation especially has become one of the biggest meaningless wellness buzzwords on the internet that we're seeing plastered all over social media. People, and I saw it today, I think Lindy and Cheryl Pike have been talking about inflammation. Okay, what kind of inflammation? From what? How was it diagnosed? And who diagnosed it? Because now inflammation has basically become everything I don't like experiencing in my body. And the wellness industry loves that because it's so vague. It's enough to market anything to anybody, essentially, in my opinion. Now, let me just say this. There are legitimate telehealth providers. There are legitimate obesity medicine specialists. There are legitimate clinicians helping people. But MLM distributors, and I'm going to say this with my entire chest, are not suddenly medical experts because a company partnered with a telehealth company. All of this to say that when I hear this stuff online, it makes my CPT brain almost short circuit. No, you do not need to live on shakes, capsules, and patches, especially from an MLM company. And this is one of my biggest frustrations with wellness MLM culture, except for, aside from the lifestyle claims, the income claims, the health claims, the recruiting, the promises, we're a family, all of that stuff. Actual nutrition gets replaced oftentimes with these MLM products, and your body needs food, period. It needs protein, it needs fiber, it needs carbs, it needs fats, it needs micronutrients, it needs hydration, which, by the way, if you need a reminder to drink some water today, let that be the moment for you. Your body needs meals and food. And honestly, most people would benefit more from eating enough protein, having more fiber, walking consistently, if you're able to, lifting weights a couple times a week, if you're able to, sleeping more and eating more fruits and vegetables than they ever would with chasing another miracle wellness stack sold by somebody that almost became a nurse. I think people are exhausted because of the wellness industry and how they keep trying to convince people that there's always another magic shortcut. People are sick of it. All right, let's get to the next clip. God, you get it. You guys get it, right? Okay.
These are going to go hand in hand and help you in multiple different ways. Okay? This is getting released coming up here this summer, as I said before. And so this is the time. If you have ever thought...
Here we go. Here comes the recruiting pitch. There's always going to be a recruiting pitch because that's how these people make the most money. And here we are. How far into this video are we? 10 minutes and 57 seconds. So I guess that's whatever.
That you wanted to do something else to just have a little bit more income or a lot more income. I'm not going to promise anything. That's up to you. It's all in how much you work. But if you are looking for an extra income, you literally need to message me today. Okay? My friend Perry, good morning. Hello. And Talita's like, I love the dress. Thank you, Miss Talita. But this is the time. And I can't stress that enough. Okay? For you to get in, hit some great bonuses, and then get educated on what all we're offering.
Oh my God. And there it is. Every single time, they always have this kind of plug, if you will. Notice how fast we went from health, wellness, helping people, GLP, nutrition, right into the recruiting pitch, right into the bonuses, the timing, getting in early. All that's missing is an S-curve, which we haven't seen in many, many years. I wonder why. Probably because the anti-MLM movement was calling them out on it. Remember the S-curves where it was like at the bottom and there'd be an X and it's like, we're here and we're going to go there and now you want to get in. Yeah, I miss those. Those were always really fun. All that to be said, that this is never just about the products. It's about recruiting. And MLMs love trend cycles. First it was keto, then collagen, then gut health, then ketones, then fasting, then peptides. And now GLP-1s. Actually, I think GLP-1s and then peptides. Anyways, the product changes, the structure stays the same, and I really need people to hear this. Getting in early does not magically change the MLM compensation plan math. If it were something that were sustainable, the income disclosure statements would look completely different. Most people in MLMs will never make sustainable or even substantial income. Most people lose money, and that's just the reality of multi-level marketing.
All right, so now we're just gonna chit chat because I needed to get that off my chest today.
You needed to get the recruiting pitch and the weird health claims off of your chest. You must feel better, right? God.
Okay, because I'm hearing a lot of yuck, and I don't like yuck. I don't like negativity. I don't like yuck. I like everybody to help each other. I like supporting each other. I like just being kind. Like I'm not good at being mean. I'm not good at being vindictive. I'm just not good at that stuff. Okay, so we're super excited over here. I hope that you can be excited with us. I hope that if you're interested in doing it, like you reach out because, whew. And here's the other thing, if you've ever been with us, and Mr. Perry, I'm talking to you right now over there on Facebook, just saying, sir, if you've ever been with us, you need to come back with us because this is going to blow the roof off everything.
Really? Blowing the roof off everything. Right. This is yet another tactic that we see from people in multi-level marketing that I think we should definitely chat about. Criticism becomes negativity or yuck or whatever happened to women supporting women. These are the same people that I have to say facts are not attacks. By me covering this video and what she is saying is not me attacking her personally. Although I will say when you're in a multi-level marketing company, and I do believe that these companies are commercial cults, you are taught to attack when somebody does not agree with what you are doing or pushes back or has objections or whatever. You're taught to, I don't want to say attack, but either to challenge them or to completely remove them. Oh, block them. They're not interested. They're not ready. They're blah, blah, blah. They're just a hater. They're this, they're that. It is an attempt to silence the criticism. Questioning claims is not bullying. It is not negativity. It is not, what did she say? Yuck. It is not vindictive. And MLM culture often will use, in my opinion, positivity as a shield against accountability. Because if every criticism gets framed as hate, well, then nobody has to answer any hard questions, right? Nobody has to be held accountable. Nobody has to say, well, if the majority of people aren't making any money, how are you getting on here saying that you could join and the time is right and you could be making this extra side money? But that's not what the documents from your own company show. They're not ready for that combo, are they?
That's even somewhat normal, okay? My inbox has been crazy.
Oh, really? Your inbox has been crazy. Right. They all say that. Most of the time, they're not telling the truth. And I know that's so shocking. We're all shocked by that, right?
Over the last week since this was announced, it's been going absolutely bonkers. And
bonkers.
I'm like, woo, how am I going to keep up? Perry says, just started taking my vitamins again, missed them, and how they made me feel. Mm-hmm. Yes, Mr. Perry, I know. I'm talking to you, sir. I am talking to you over there. Get back on this train because, baby, it is going to go places. All right? So, what am I making right now? When somebody asked on one of the, over there. Okay. So, what am I making right now? So, look how cute these cups are. So, I'm going to a bridal show, not a bridal shower, a bridal show. And so we are going to have these available for the brides who want to give Thrive a try. So look how cute they are. And they're going to have a 3-day sample in here. So I put 3 different shake flavors in. I put the chocolate covered strawberry. I put the minty chocolate and a minty wonderland in there. And I put a vanilla in there, only because the vanilla.
Wait, so these aren't packaged samples by the company? How did she package these? Because she held up that big bulky bag of protein powder, which is what that looks like to me. Did she just scoop like however many scoops make up one serving and put it, is this mystery powder in a Ziploc bag or something? Oh, but they put it in a pretty cup. Also, can we talk about this for a second? Because when I was in multi-level marketing, the amount of events that I did like this, oh my God. Especially bridal events. I used to do the big bridal event in El Paso, Texas. It was so much time, so much money, so much energy. And sure, you walk away with a lot of leads for, at the time I was doing parties, but a lot of them never pan out. So again, I feel like this is an example of the distributor doing the advertising for the company, but the distributor is the one that is paying for everything. They're paying the table fee or the event fee to have a table there. They're buying these cups. They're taking these products out of their own supply and trying to sell them. This is so expensive and it takes so much time and so much energy. And I just wanted to point that out. But also, is she just scooping that protein into like Ziploc bags or something and putting it in the cup and then like writing with a Sharpie on it? Because that sounds sanitary.
Vanilla tastes like cake batter. It's so good. It's so good. And then 3 days of capsules. And look how I got the prettiest DFTs that I could find.
The DFTs are the stickers, FYI, the vitamin stickers
that we have. Look how cute these are. So they get these in their cup as well. And it is a beautiful 3-day sample. So we're making these up so that I have them ready. I still don't think I have enough cups, but yeah, we're gonna put them right in there. I got you cracking up. Well, dude, I'm serious. My friend, Perry on the other end. Let me just tell you about Perry. This dude is amazing. Love him.
Why are you doing that? Why are you talking about your friend online that you're trying to recruit before your audience's eyes? Did Perry say it was okay for you to share this information? Whatever she's about to share. This, I don't love this. Not one bit. I mean, I haven't loved any of what she's saying here, but hey.
And I think it was from like day one. Just fell in love with him. He is a trip and a half. Always makes me giggle. I've missed you, so you need to get your ass to Myrtle Beach. Anyway, so, and he used to promote with me. And kind of like life happens, right? And life always happens, and I get that. But right now is not the time to let life happen. You have a son and you have a daughter and they need more. They need a car. Come on, Perry.
Ew. I hate this so much. All of it, but especially this part, because now we're using emotional pressure and financial insecurity as recruitment fuel? Weird. Your kids need more. You need freedom. You need extra money. You deserve better. Don't miss this moment. That is emotional leverage that she's trying to use to get him to come back to Le-Vel. But I wonder why he got out in the first place. I wonder if the products got too expensive and he wasn't making any money. Also, doing this on a public live on Facebook is making me really uncomfortable for Perry. Well, I guess, let's go to the next clip.
All right, so GLP. We got the capsules, we got the shakes, and we got the DFTs. So
they just changed the packaging, changed up the flavors, changed up the packaging so that... Okay.
We're gonna make some of these samples as well. Because one of the things that we're really concentrating on at the bridal show is the GLP and the Xera. If you don't know what the Xera is, that's our stem cells. And it's for your skin. And if you guys look at my skin right now, yes, it's glowing, as Talita said earlier, but here's the other thing. Like these under eye bags, that I had going on. Go back and look at my old pictures, okay? I have horrible under eye bags literally disappearing before my eyes. But I've also been using it for a few months, right? So, you know, anything that you want to change, it takes consistency. And I use it all the time, every day. So, and the face wash of that Xera, can I just tell you, like, amazing. Like, I have never felt my skin feel so baby soft and look so radiant, okay? The Xera is the bomb.
Let me just say, there's probably a million products out there that are going to hydrate your skin, give it a glow, and make it super soft. So, I can't.
And they use stem cell derived exosomes in the hydrator and also in the lift. So it is repairing your skin from the inside out.
What is happening? Oh, great. We've now entered the wellness buzzword finale. She's trying so hard to sound so scientific, and I know she's just parroting what she heard from the company or what she read on the back of the packaging. Stem cells, exosomes, repairing from the inside out. It sounds advanced, it sounds scientific, but a lot of wellness marketing relies on scientific sounding language that people aren't equipped to even evaluate. And skincare MLMs absolutely love, actually not even skincare, MLMs in general, health and wellness MLMs love anecdotal evidence, which is what we're seeing here. Her under eyes changed according to her, her skin is glowing, her wrinkles are disappearing. Come on, that's not even the same thing as strong clinical evidence for the claims being implied. And honestly, a consistent skincare routine, sunscreen, hydration, sleep, nutrition, and genetics matter a whole lot more than these companies want to admit. They don't want to talk about that though, right? Because wear SPF and drink water doesn't build billion-dollar hype. I think that I have covered everything that I wanted to cover for this video because it was a lot, but at the end of the day, I really feel like her video was not about wellness. It was really about misusing. I was going to use a different word. We're attempting to misuse trust, emotion, urgency, trend chasing, or, trend chasing. And of course, there's going to be a recruiting plug in all of this. And I think we're really entering a very alarming era where MLMs are trying to manage themselves with telehealth and GLP-1 conversations in ways that could really confuse a lot of people, especially people who are desperate or struggling with weight or exhausted or dealing with chronic pain. Shout out to all you warriors. People deserve evidence-based nutrition. People deserve evidence-based information, not vague wellness promises wrapped in recruitment pitches that we see constantly. And honestly, if a product pitch eventually turns into, this is the time, get in now, hit these bonuses, build income, you're not looking at healthcare. You're looking at MLM recruiting with a wellness filter slapped on top of it. It's disgusting. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Let me know your thoughts down below because I know you guys are going to have some opinions on this one for sure. And if you made it this far, please, if you would, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, turn the bell notification on if you'd like to be notified anytime I upload anything. And if you're new and you are looking for many videos to watch, check out my anti-MLM playlist. I know it's been a while since I've covered Le-Vel, so I'm really happy that I was able to do this video. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Don't fall for this hype. See your doctor, talk to a medical professional, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.